Hey, what's up guys? This is Poker Express, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Let's jump straight into the action.
I figure I like the idea of playing this tournament where loads of the best players in the world aren't allowed to play. It seems like a good move to me.
It's a really great event. It's fun, and I love the concept of it.
Well, look at this. Dwyer raises up to 200,000 with 9-7 suited. Isildur moves all in for 1.3 million. Andreas behind with the same hand. Ace King suited.
He's going to call for sure. Yeah, he's not going to go anywhere.
Yep.
So again, we're going to have a split pot here.
Well, they do have flush straws.
Yeah, they have flush straws.
Isildur's slightly better off given that Dwyer's raised and folded with 2 hearts.
He's far better off, but highly fanciful. It's going to be a chop pot.
And, well, both players have a backdoor flush draw.
They didn't know 2 hearts were
well,
folded.
Well, here we go. Andreas has a shot at it. Andreas has a shot to bust Isildur with a heart.
Unbelievable.
He has hit the heart.
That is just incredible because 2 hearts were folded.
I mean, how unlucky
all the
is
7,
this guy?
9 of hearts were folded, so that was a pretty brutal beat right there. No question about it.
Tom Marchese won Millions Vegas in 2019. In November of last year, Adrian Mateos won Millions World. Anton Suarez, our latest Millions main event champion. Fabio with the Jack-9 of clubs on the button.
I mean, I'm playing defense here, Jeff. King 3 off. I know it's not a great hand, but from the big blind heads-up situation against the chip leader, who should be opening quite wide. C3, it's reasonable. Nice. Nobody's too short. Oh, how about this?
Yeah, coming in for the 3 bets.
Even stronger.
That does look very strong out of Andres, especially considering the way he's played today. We know he's been pretty card dead, save for a couple spots and a couple fortunate ones at that. But other than that, he has not been involved.
Fabio's not getting a bad price. Jack-9 suited on the button. He may elect to peel.
With all the chips.
Difficulty with sizing from Andres. And again, it's seemingly player dependent. Maybe Fabio just sees this as strength and the size doesn't necessarily matter as much. I would have liked to have seen something closer to 20. And here comes the peel.
33 million in this pot. King 8-5, Andres flops top pair.
Comforting sight. See if he elects to just now immediately bluff catch after flopping top pair, or if he decides to dial in a c-bet. 33 million out there, 41 million behind.
Check. We'll check.
Check.
Coach, check. The turn is a 7.
That's a spicy little nugget.
Yeah, 2-way straight draw for Fabio.
Now getting an incredible price.
9 million.
All in.
Oh, he just rips it in.
Oh my.
Andres has 32 million behind. Fabio choosing to put the pedal to the metal here and put some pressure on Andres.
Call.
Andres does make the call. He'll be in really good shape to double up.
In 3.
Fabio will be looking for a 10 or a 6.
Oh, baby.
Andres needs to dodge a 10 or a 6 to stay alive. River card.
Oh my
it's a
goodness, he
10.
does it.
Paz, vamos.
Holy cow, Fabio.
It's that kind
Hey,
of
guys.
day for Fabio.
Eu ia voltar ele pré-flop. Falei, vou jogar a posição.
A brutal beat to end things for the Argentinian Andres Viola.
I'm not positive.
Great reaction.
You're sicko.
Class act.
You hit everything.
Wow.
In the big pots. No, in the big pots.
And just
You lose the small ones, win the big ones.
right.
Dash opening under the gun, King, Queen. Jason flats the next seat with 10s. Griffin gives up his blind, Jack 9. Jack 10. Whoa, Griffin is kicking himself for folding Jack 9, but little does he know, he would have walked straight into the flopped boat of Jason. Dash, though, with his open-ended straight draw on 2 overs. Maybe a floppy wants a c-bet here. Try and put some pressure on pocket pairs. Some ace highs. 2.5 the bet. Easy call for Jason holding that boat. Dash needs to miss here. The worst thing he could do now is catch an ace or 9. That's exactly what he's done. Ace on the turn gives him Broadway. Already 10 million chips in the middle. Dash for just 8 million.
Square over here? Yep. Okay, yeah, understand. Oh, yeah, it's our part. Yeah, no problem.
3.5 it looks like the turn, but it is part of me. 4.4 those greens, of course 1 million is not the 500 case. Well, this is Jason's bet 4.4, but it is Dash who's bet the 4.4 with just about another 4 million behind. Ignore that graphic. It is Dash who's bet the flop, bet the turn, having raised pre-flop. You see, he doesn't have any of the big chips left. Well, club on the river, not a card Dash will be happy to see, but he is going to move in with his straight regardless. And Jason calls with his full house, and that is the end of Dash. Jason up to 32 million in chips. Well, how happy is Griffin now?
Down to the money today. You see in the top left corner of your screen, 137 players remain in our day 2 field. That will play down to 57. Then we are in the money. Those 57 players join our day 3 online qualifiers tomorrow. 504 total entries in the Millions Europe main event. You could register 1 time per flight. Day 1A had 165 entries. Day 1B had 113 entries. Day 2 today had more than Day 1B. 124 either new entries or re-entries. 102 online entries.
That's surprising, actually,
Yeah.
that today had so many day 2 buy-ins.
A rush of Day 2 10K buy-ins. 5 million euros in the prize pool. Meanwhile, Alice flops top pair. Saladin flops a pair. A backdoor flush draw. Leads for 150K. Going to raise now with the ace-queen. Pretty small raise, makes it 340K. Saladin Badir makes the call. Oh, and the turn is an ace. 2 pair for both. Alice's 2 pair better.
Check.
Within 1.2 million in the middle. 3 spades out there.
And Alice having the ace and queen in his hand has to give Saladin a little more credit for possibly the flush draw, but no.
Whatever.
It's only, yeah, it's 1.7 million back.
Shoves with the top 2 pair.
Puts it in and says, if I'm beat, I'm beat.
Yeah.
Got top 2.
I got top
I'm fine
2.
with it.
Whereas what could call that Alice beats this hand exactly? The ace-5. Badir going to need one of the 2 remaining 5s to stay alive. Almost 4.6 million in the middle. River card will need to be a 5 if Badir wants to stay in this tournament. It's the 8 of hearts. That'll do it for Saladin Badir. Still a profitable week after a 3rd place finish in the 25K million super high roller.
Tournament regs. So what Chance will raise it up. He's had to watch people play a few hands. Chance is like, I don't want to miss out on some fun here.
Yeah.
Queen 7 of
What you're
diamonds.
playing now?
Rooting for John.
How much are you playing now? He asks, I don't know. This many. Like, usually I just look at the screen and it tells me. And wow, what a flop this is. Ace, queen,
shit.
deuce, 2 diamonds, Chance,
Now-
2nd pair, and the flush draw, Isildur with top pair.
Now this bodes well for John. This is a potential scenario where this could get out of hand.
Seat 5 bets, 200,000.
You know, Isildur. Oh, I thought he was reaching for a raise there, maybe. That would be sexy.
Quick call. You can see Isildur looks a little flustered about that last hand. It just kind of like, he was in commanding control, and now he is.
That is the nuts for Chance.
I mean, what a turn card.
Yeah,
Little double check.
Like he does the old double check of the cards.
You know, I love that. You know, usually when I see people do that, to me it means they have one diamond.
Right.
Like they have one of a suit.
Checking. Was that
yeah.
red card?
Yeah. Was it? Was
diamond?
it? Yeah. Exactly. Do I have ace jack off with the, or ace x with the whatever or whatever? You know. So I think that, I wonder if he was just really double checking, or if that's just like a balance that he does. Even another check.
Look again now as well.
That's live. That's live.
I mean, I've seen launching these guys a lot. That to me just always they have it. But you know, when he looks back at that second time right at the end, but one thing I'd be pretty sure of is Isildur doesn't look at that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Isildur just plays the situations. He's that big on his.
That's funny and true too.
His live stuff. I say he gets away from a lot of spots, Isildur.
He's using a time bank.
Yeah. And Isildur obviously plays super fast as well, so it's pretty rare. Well, he's using time bank to play with his.
He looks visibly flustered. I mean, like, you know, he starts the final table. What position was he in? Second or third? I mean, he was just super comfortable into a bluff gone wrong, into now a really dicey spot versus, you know, this is the thing too. If this is a player, you know, on the little snugger side, it's probably a lot easier to get away. But Chance is just so capable, and one of the reasons you see Chance build big stacks is he puts a lot of pressure and plays a lot of hands. So he gets paid a lot more on his big hands. And
does make the call. Wow,
oh
it
my
makes Broadway.
goodness.
This
just
is horrible.
Absolute. I haven't seen a run out this bad since, I don't even know. I mean, this was like literally, I can't even think of an analogy. Like, this is like went from worst to terrible. This is literally, I mean, Chance might even, he might bet like pot.
I mean, yeah, this is the situation, right?
He could shove.
Can call a river shove. But what do you think Isildur can call a river bet with it? Is it just, I mean, obviously he can have a lower flush. He could have a hand like ace 10 or queen 10. He has moved all in to try and get it.
Wow. Isildur's thinking, what is happening? This John is literally in the perfect scenario right now. I mean, this is like, for him, this is one of the ways it draws up, and I don't know if he's going to be able to find a fold here. I think Isildur knows he has the queen of diamonds.
Right, this is the thing. Is it a situation where he thinks Chance may have checked the queen of diamonds back on the flop?
But now here's the thing. What is Chance raising? Let's say he has a queen of diamonds. So if he has two pair, if he has queen, king, ace, queen, is he going to go for it?
Right,
is it so like he's going to check? So it's kind of specifically to the nuts.
But I mean, how many offsuit queen of diamonds combos does he raise with from the cutoff? Like on an 8-handed table, it's kind of a weird spot. But then he might not have the queen of diamonds for it.
He might just say F it.
He might just
go for it.
Come on, let's just go.
He also
could be doing this with any hand, I guess. I mean, Isildur to cool down basically has to have a flush or a straight, and there aren't that many straight combos. I mean, ace 10, queen 10.
He's going to use all his time banks here. This is
Chance is just waiting for him to throw one of those other chips in.
Yeah, he's just waiting for a colored chip to go in. And
looks obviously visibly rattled. Normally he's got great demeanor at the table, and Chance just staring him down.
What a great spot! You just have the nuts against Isildur, who's in the middle of basically a full meltdown. Yeah. And this one is unavoidable. I mean, this is just a sick hand. He does need a doctor. I see the doctor emotes out there, and he needs a medic.
Another time chip going in the middle. This is awesome.
This is what a hand. This is the opposite. You know, for like a legendary, memorable hand for Isildur, he's gonna, he can hit replay that call he made. This is like, this final table is basically gone.
He went with
they're
the
moving
fake.
closer.
He calls. That's it. That is it. Chance will knock him out with the nuts, and as quick as that, we have broken our bubble.
And
incredible. John's like, well, he goes, thanks.
John's like, I owe you a beer.
Wow. Yeah, Alex does make the call. Ben in good shape to double back up. Get himself
cheering for Queen 5.
Over 10 big blinds.
Look.
King 10, deuce, all clubs. Alex, just a 6 will do it here. Ben can kill this hand with a number of cards. Six of clubs would be a fun one. Yeah. Queen gives some split chances. Just a 6 for the win, 10 deuce for the split. Oh wow, that is horrible. That is horrible. 6 on the river, exactly what Ben needed to avoid, but it's exactly what the rest of these guys wanted to see. As Ben leaves with $200,000.